Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jay. I know this prediction video is a little late, but I always say it's better late than never. This fight is right around the corner. The highly anticipated rematch between Carl Froch and Mikkel Kessler. The last time these two guys squared off was back in 2010 during the Super 6 tournament. And I like that Super 6 tournament. It was kind of cool, you know. But anyways, the things that I saw with the first fight, with Carl Froch, I noticed that he liked to. Well, first off, Carl Froch, he likes to bend his waist slightly, bend his knee slightly. He likes to use his right hand to protect his face and his chest, and he likes to extend his left arm out. And I honestly feel that in this rematch with Mikkel Kessler, and the reason why I bring up Carl Froch's stance is because in that first fight, Mikkel Kessler was catching him with a lot of very strong overhand, strong rights. And I think that was one of the downfalls in that fight, and why the judges gave it to Kessler in that fight. I'm not saying all of it, but I'm just saying, that was some of the things that stood out to me in that fight. I honestly feel that Carl Froch is going to have to, step out of his comfort zone in this fight. I feel like he's going to have to keep his hands up against Kessler in this fight and be a little bit more aggressive. He has shown signs of improving power and being more aggressive. We saw that in the Yusuf Mack fight. We saw that with Lucien Boutte. He was aggressive against Boutte. It worked for him. And I feel Froch could pull this off, but he's just going to have to step out of his comfort zone just a little bit. And I think we're going to see that in this fight. This is a very, very important fight for Carl Froch. Really, really high risk in this fight. I don't think by any means Carl Froch is going to want to take this to the scorecards. I think Carl Froch is going to look for a knockout in this fight. And I think that this rematch is going to be better than the first fight. And I wouldn't actually not be surprised if Carl Froch pulls off this victory and we see a number 3, a third fight, a trilogy. I think that would be an awesome trilogy. Both these guys, man, are very, very tough fighters, man. These guys are extremely, extremely tough. I mean, these guys to me are almost evenly matched. Carl Froch, in my opinion, I feel he should be in top 10 pound for pound. I mean, his resume is ridiculous. The level of competition that he's fought is just insane. Jean Pascal, Jermaine Taylor, he beat Andre Durrell, Glenn Johnson, Arthur Abraham, Mac, Boutte. I mean, it goes on and on and on, man. I'm not really sure where I would have him in my top 10, but I would definitely have him in my top 10 pound for pound. His only 2 losses came to, obviously, Mikkel Kessler in their first fight and Andre Ward. And before I wanted to do this prediction video, I was actually watching the Andre Ward and Carl Froch fight, because I haven't watched that fight in a long time, to see kind of where Carl Froch was, some of the things that he could improve in that fight or what he was doing wrong. When I noticed when he was fighting Andre Ward, Andre Ward was kind of similar to the way how he beat Kessler. He was using his jabs and combinations, and I noticed he was clinching a lot, which kind of started to wear them down, break them down in that fight. I just felt like Just like in the first Kessler fight, I felt like Froch could have been a little bit more aggressive. Um, he is a big guy, though. You know what I'm saying? He does have like a lot of muscle mass. He's a pretty tall dude. Um, Now, as far as Kessler, Kessler's defense is a little bit suspect. Um, he's got pretty good power. He's a pretty good counter puncher. Um, I feel like Kessler. I actually feel that both these fighters have improved since their notable losses. Kessler, he is. I feel like his reflexes have slightly improved, kinda. Um, when he fought, damn, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. It was a black fighter. The guy that he just recently just fought. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but his reflexes were to me were improved slightly in that fight. Um, his power is improved. So yeah, man, both these guys have improved in my opinion. So it's going to be one hell of a rematch. I got this going to Carl Froch. Um, it's just so tough to call whether it's going to be a 12-round split decision or a knockout. Like I said, this is a very, very important fight for Carl Froch. I'm certain that he's not going to want to take this to the scorecards. My gut tells me that it's going to go the distance, and I feel that Carl Froch is going to edge it out. I just hope that he could adjust, not get caught with those overhand strong rights, be a little bit more aggressive, try to get Kessler against the ropes. Body work is very important. Use that left jab to keep the distance going. Yeah, that's about it, man. Got this going to Carl Froch. He does have a hometown advantage. He is from Nottingham, but it's going to be in London. I don't know, for some reason, it's like Carl Froch. He kind of does really well at his home country. So that could be a factor in this fight. I would not be surprised if Mikkel Kessler could pull it off. Like I said, both these guys are extremely tough fighters. I feel that they're almost evenly matched. Yeah, that's it, man. Carl Froch, 12-round unanimous decision. I'm really looking forward to this fight. I hope they can make a 3. If Froch pulls the victory off, I would not mind seeing a 3. Or Carl Froch fights James DeGale. I think that would be a pretty good fight. I think that fight needs to happen for bragging rights. But yeah, that's how I got it going down. Let me know what you guys think of this fight. Peace out.